Again, today gathering to listen from Basara sir. Today is a special session. We all know that energy has, all the energies are in two types, yin and yang. And all the things in universe, everything in the universe are of two types, that is yin and yang. Today he deals with the food. Do you know that food also has yin and yang? He will explain more. We know that when we got the diseases is when our energy become imbalanced. Today he will explain how to balance our energy by choosing our food correctly. Choosing food means food items, also the time of having the food. Now, on behalf of Joshi's Kerala Group, I am welcoming Basara sir to this platform. Basara sir, welcome. Good evening, sir. Now you can take care of the session, sir.
Good evening, madam. Just a minute.
Okay, sir, sure.
Good evening, all. Is my voice is audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, it's audible.
Thank you. So, many of us, we will try different medicines to get relief and cure. Of course, sometimes we get succeed and sometimes we get 50% success. Sometimes we won't get solution. If this is the case, so how can we take the precaution and what can we do and how can be smart enough to get better results? So here we discuss two things today. So if any triggering happens in the body, so somewhere there is an imbalance. So that imbalance, as madam told, it may be a yin or yang. It may be 5 element variation, 5 energies variation. Or in Ayurveda, we call it Tridosha. And the one more thing, it plays a majority role in our mind and body is the food and emotions. If all these things are good, so definitely we can make better. So what can we do to overcome the disturbances while healing? Anything you want to say? I think whatever any input if you go which falls under this, of course I can give you a small percentage of influence of nature or environment. sometimes we know very clearly what is the diagnosis and how we can attain it. It may be a Marmachi points or acupoints, or it may be herbal or English medicine or homeopathy. We are very clear it, this is a problem, and since ancient days, this is the solution for it. Let's take some examples, maybe a fever or jaundice or headache or something else. So there is a symptomatical diagnosis, pulse diagnosis, tongue diagnosis, or if you go to the modern diagnosis like scanning, X-rays, blood report, everything showing very clear and accurate diagnosis. But if you come to the solution wise, even modern science also came out with so many medicines, and even in the ancient literatures also, there's so many solutions are there. Sometimes it will give solution, and sometimes it won't. So if not means, definitely, what do you do? If you're going to an acupuncturist or Ayurvedic herbal specialist, if you are not getting result means, normally we go for, what we do? You search for another healer, another doctor. What may be your option? Some other expert we will find. Even I'm not discriminating allopathy or Ayurveda. I'm telling all together. So today you do one thing. First, give a more preference to your diagnosis, because that is taking the majority of the important place in the treatment. If you know the diagnosis, then only you can do better. So according to me, so before doing anything and any changes, first go for diagnosis. Due to so many instruments and so many techniques in the modern science, so nowadays the diagnosis is quite easy to do. But only thing is, in modern science is evolved a lot in last 50 years. I won't say it will evolve much in medically. It evolved. I can take technically. The modern science is evolved in engineering perspective. So it's diagnosing with the new instruments and new techniques, and with new chemical analysis. All those things, according to me, it comes under not a medical, it is a engineering. So due to engineering involvement in the modern science diagnosis, so with quite easier way we are diagnosing. That's good. But only one thing is, along with modern science, you should have used some ancient skills to check it out, which are all the organs and meridians is involved to cause it. For example, let's say if it is a low back pain, so within a day you get a diagnosis in modern science like CT scanning, MRI scanning, and ultrasound scanning. and so many other ways. You can even millimeter variation, you can find it out. So it is a compressed, disc bulge are deviated, and any nerve is affected. So it's so accurately we are diagnosing, it's very good. After that, you need to do one more step, and not only with back pain. I'm telling, it may be any other diagnosis also. It may be a BP, sugar, thyroid, or headache, or migraine, or sinusitis, or bronchitis. So whatever it is, so taking one opinion from allopathy, it will give you a clear-cut idea. So what is inside? The second most important thing, you should also meet one of the healer. So who is expert in finding out your the root cause through pulse and tongue or other method of diagnosis. Once if you found out, okay, this is the thyroid problem, the root cause it's due to a liver meridian or spleen meridian or a kidney meridian, or this is a back pain, so this is involved urinary bladder or gallbladder meridian or kidney meridian or liver meridian. So like that, you just to you spend more time and more money in diagnosis also, it's not an issue, because once you are diagnosed in the right way, so afterwards you can put the effort in right way so that you can get good results. To find it out better results, of course your effort makes very important role, but your effort should not waste doing wrong things or in putting in effort in different or another path, putting effort for 6 months, 1 year, and not getting this one. Again, you go for diagnosis. Again, one more diagnosis. Again, you are changing the path and changing the food, lifestyle, medicines. So again, it makes you trouble and it makes you a depressed mind. To avoid this, the first suggestion is take different opinions and yourself use some your intelligence and consciousness to find it out what it may be. Once you know that the root cause through diagnosis, so according to me, through modern diagnosis, modern science diagnosis, you find some what happened exactly. But in ancient way, or we can say traditional energy medicine way, you can find out why it happened. Both are important. I can't say why it happened is important than what happened, or what happened is more important than why it happened. So if you go with diagnosis in two ways, it may be a modern way or ancient way. Both are required to make so traditional energy medicine wise and the modern medicine wise, both the way you spend some of your time and your money. It may be a small issue or big issue, because sometimes what happens, no, the issues may be small, but we end up with taking the heavy steroids and the anti-allergic and the anti-inflammation medicines and the antibiotics and all. Of course, it's not required, because in my experience, I come across many cases like this. Uh, for example, I'm telling you, when you go with only first step of diagnosis, let's take allergic bronchitis in the kids or elders, and skin allergy or any issues with. If you go with only modern science, from the day one they give antibiotics, steroids, anti-allergic, anti-inflammatory, so many medicines. But That is not required. That is in a TM method, we can make it very easy to diagnose, and only with 1 or 2 points, they will leave inhalers, antibiotics, anti-allergics, and steroids. It's so easy. So that's what, don't depend on anyone. So you required both. So TM method is required, of course, along with that, why it happened. So in the TM method, you get to know that why it happened. Also, what happened also sometimes plays very important role to analyze, to incubate other methods. So spend enough time and conclude your diagnosis. Once your diagnosis is concluded, then you come to the treatment method. So in the treatment method, again, so many times your chi may be very deficient. Due to chi deficiency, so patient takes time to heal because you don't have much chi. So if any new patient comes to you to get healing, the first question we will ask from the patient, how long it takes? What is your answer for it? Because this is the question I am facing daily. More than 50 people will ask the same question. How long it takes? What is your answer? Depends on patient, individuals. So many answers will come for it. Sometimes so many people are suffering with so much time, decades together. They will solve within 2-3 sessions. The the time of healing depends on two things. One, again, what is the energy variation in the body? And second important thing, how much chi or prana shakti you are having. Because daily your all activities, including thinking and doing activities, everything depends on your chi level. You're eating less or more, you're working less or more, and you're thinking better or this one. All depends on your chi. If you have chi deficiency, it may be a spleen and stomach chi deficiency, or kidney or lung chi deficiency, or it may be a liver chi stagnation, or it may be heart chi deficiency. So you may get chi deficiency either in one or multiple meridians. If the person chi is deficient, of course, he will take some sort of time to build chi. So if you want to digest your food or if you want to heal your body, for both you require chi energy. Am I right? Because that is the basis of your ancient medicine. If you are not a doctor, if some medicine is not working, I will give you higher doses. Oh, some funny people will ask this question also. What you given is not working. I'm getting very mild relief. Do you have some stronger treatment, stronger dosage? Of course, we can use the different points depending upon your yin and yang and the tridosha diagnosis. But before giving strong acupuncture points, one thing you should analyze, the person is not having enough chi energy to overcome the problems. Hmm. So the intensity of the cure by the patient, it depends on his own chi energy levels. Sometimes we will balance chi and we will produce chi energy, and patient also gains the enough chi energy. What that chi has to do in the body, once you energized different meridian to produce better chi energy from your breath and food, that chi is used to heal the patient, but the patient is not guided properly what to do and what not to do. The chi which is produced, he will misuse, is misusing it. How? Instead of healing, he will use that chi energy for his desireful activities, doing more work and taking heavy non-veg foods and hard to digest foods, and making too much mental stress and too much restlessness of the mind, and not stopping his work. Do you think he will heal faster? No, not a way. Why? There, see, person when he comes to you, there is a chi deficiency in him. Due to chi deficiency, he got some symptoms. For example, if the person is having stomach chi deficiency, so automatically he will get some vomiting sensation, nausea, indigestion, gastritis, and burning sensation, so many other issues. Similarly, person who is having lung chi deficiency is having some shallow breathing and incomplete breathing and cold, cough and nose blocks, chest pain and shoulder pain, neck pain. All these things is due to lung chi deficiency. To overcome that problem, of course, you have to energize the respective meridian either through acupuncture points or some other herbal or some other way. So as a healer, as an expert, you learned it, and you are doing sincerely to patient. That patient also comes to you with belief and with interest to heal. But he thinks that the healer is giving everything. I no need to do anything. I went to him, I paid fees. He will take care. I can do all nonsense activities, like modern science. I took medicine, I can do everything, I can eat everything. Is it happens in TM? Is it possible? It's a not only diet, it's a end to end. Few people that they're following diet also not getting results. Of course, diet is required, as I told the 6 points. So all the 6 points playing a role here. For example, if you are healing a patient who is having a severe back pain, is coming to you in the morning and taking treatment and feeling relief and is going back to home and is riding bike more than 50 kilometers a day, then what happens? The moment you ride a bike, it increases urinary bladder heat. Once UV heat increased, so automatically so what you treated, it will come back. Yes or no? The each and every small suggestions from you to a patient makes a great healing. So based on the diagnosis, based on the which meridian is involved, you have to tell everything: food, lifestyle, emotions, everything you should tell, not one or two. You are healing a patient who's having a lot of gynec issues and also bone related issues. Of course, even diagnosing right way and giving right treatment. But all the gynec and skeleton system is controlled by UB and kidney meridian. Your kidney and UB, they will be activated if you switch off your mind, if you take rest. The person come to you with all the issues of UB and kidney meridian, like gynec and low back and bones and tissue regeneration. He will come to you sincerely. He will take treatment. Well, you are also suggesting the food, but it won't. That is not enough to get better results and permanent solution. Whomever you treat, kidney and liver insufficiency. For them, you should very clearly tell they should not be restless and over desireful. Because what are all the treatment you given to improve the in energy, the coldness in the body, with their desires, they are generating 10 times more than what you are generating, but opposite energy. You are generating 10% in energy to cure indeficiency problem, but patient is generating 90% of yang energy with his mind and desires. Then is it possible to cure that patient? No. They will be in cyclic loop. They won't come out of the loop. They won't come out because they are into indeficiency. Indeficiency requires calm mind and cold foods and relaxation and less desires. But person is in the opposite direction. So as we observed in the clinical practice, 60 to 70% of the people are coming with indeficiency problems. Because everyone is in the race. Every one of us, we are comparing the neighbors and partners and colleagues and friends. And we are in the race. Run, 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 run. Just yourself, you just check it out. In last 10 years, have you spent 1 month without doing anything? Just imagine, have you spent 1 month with doing nothing, with nothingness? What you are telling, sir? We are not taking even 1 week rest. Doing nothing means no responsibility, no commitments, and at the same time, you are just with nature and with no desireness and no expectation. Anybody, 200 people here, out of which any few people like this for 1 month? Yes, Meghna?
Yes, sir.
So,
I went for a meditation camp for 45 days,
okay.
and I was silent there, and just relaxing and letting everything go. And there was least desires and complaints. And I came out very healthy, mentally, physically. I had a very big migraine problem and heart disease. But for years after that, I didn't have any complicated thereafter.
So now you understood where is the root cause of your problem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
that means if you want, see that migraine is due to a restlessness of your mind.
Of course. Yes,
Means
sir.
your kidney and urinary bladder is hyperactive.
Yeah. And what allopathy doctors told me that I had a migraine problem because of my heart disease. It flows too much of blood inside my mind. So I got migraine. But that was not a problem.
No,
It yeah.
you know the 5 ailment, no?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
See, I'm telling you a simple question to you, asking a simple question to you.
Yes, sir.
They are telling art is causing issue and it is sending more blood to the mind.
Yes, sir.
Right? Huh? I'm asking one question to you. Who is controlling the art?
Yes, sir. Of course, mine.
Not mind, Baba.
Stomach.
Eh?
No, no, no. The emotions. Sorry, sir.
Huh?
Emotions.
No, Baba.
Then, sir.
Who is controlling art? Not liver. The art and small intestine is controlled by kidney.
Okay. Okay, right.
So your kidney don't have enough coldness.
Okay.
Not only you, madam, the people sitting here, including me,
Uh-huh.
all are in this problem. Our
Mm-hmm.
mind is running 10 times faster
Mm-hmm.
than previous.
Mm-hmm.
Why you know?
Yes,
Our kidneys are going weak and weak day by day. Due to that, art is hyper. Due to that only, your art is yang energy will increase, and that makes your excess of blood flow to mind. That causes more desire, stress, tension, restlessness, anxiety.
okay. Okay.
So for you, you no need to treat liver, heart, mind, no, nothing. Just
Mm-hmm.
treat your kidney and UB.
All right, sir.
How
All
to
right.
treat kidney and UB? It's very simple. Do nothing. What you did in 45 days in a meditation session,
Yeah.
same thing you adapt in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Our ancestors used to tell,
Mm-hmm.
do the things, do the work without expectation.
Right.
Whether you are giving service to a patient or to a husband or to a sister or daughters or son, whatever it is, just execute the things without expectation.
Yes.
If you do this for 3 to 6 months, your
Yeah.
kidney will be stronger and stronger.
Okay. Okay.
That is what you try to do in the meditation session, the 45 days you went, you told, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
You no need to go anywhere
Yes, sir.
because this is there in our culture.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Very true.
Okay, because I
Yeah.
am from the village,
Mm-hmm.
so I spent my first 20 years in my village only.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the farmers, especially this from February to June,
Yes.
almost 4 months in a year, their mind is without desires, without expectation, and
Mhm.
without futurist thinking and without stress. Why you know?
Yes.
By February, they will do all the work and they are free.
Mm.
And there is no rains, there is completely summer.
Yes.
And just to spend these 4 months by just celebrating the village festivals and some other things. So no expectation. Why? Because no rain. There is
Mm.
no expectation from the there is no cultivation, no.
Yes.
So if we spend time like this, like our farmers, you no need to learn from any of the modern research which happens in the well-known medical universities. Instead of
Mhm.
that, learn from our culture.
Yes. Very true.
So at least 1 month, 2 months, or part of your life.
Mhm.
If you adapt doing the things without desiring anything, I
Mhm.
will give you minimum 80 years guarantee that your kidney and heart won't get any problem.
Oh my God. Okay.
Not 50 years or 60 years. I'm giving 80 years guarantee
Yes.
for your
Oh,
heart and kidney.
right, right, right.
No doctor will give you this much of guarantee.
Yes, sir. Even
So
I have seen the changes after adopting those meditation lifestyle. Na? I have seen a lot of changes in my mind and body. And yes, you're right, sir. If we are doing it, practicing it regularly in our daily life, then definitely it will give a great change. Definitely.
definitely, I will tell
Yes.
you very clearly, when
Mhm.
person becomes sick, when he will get heart problem, anxiety problem, means it's a
Yeah.
very clear. The culprit is your mind,
Yes. Correct.
nobody else.
Yes.
See,
100% correct, sir.
see,
100%.
I'll come, I will take food class tomorrow, but because you're asking, I'm telling you the importance of the emotions.
Mhm.
See, these emotions won't hurt you till when you have enough chi energy in the body. That means if your kidney energy is strong, you understood, madam? If your kidney is strong enough, more cold energy in it, you can do all nonsense activities.
Yes.
You
I'm
can
getting,
anger on anybody, you can have grudges, you can take revenge, and you can squeeze your body like anything. Till where? Till when you have enough coldness in the body. If you don't have enough coldness in the body, you should limit yourself. Any doubts, James?
Sorry, sir, by mistake.
Okay, okay, fine, thank you. So what we do here means, knowingly or unknowingly, we are squeezing kidney every day in different angles. More expectation. If you expect more, that rises your mind yang energy, and that raises the heat and reduces the coldness. The moment coldness reduces in the body means the fluid, the essence inside the bones become thin. And one more important thing which reduces your kidney energy is more responsible. I hate these people. You can't change anybody. It's very difficult also. Knowingly or unknowingly, or due to bonding, due to what we say, due to too much of attachment, we are more and more responsible. That freezes your essence. Don't do this mistake. It may be, I'm telling everywhere, in your work, in your family, or in your society. Just do. That's it. Don't be more responsible. If you take more and more responsible, that takes you more and more in energy from you. To do this, what you should do, just detach from this so-called Dabba emotions. Yes, you are a father, you are a daughter, you are a son, you are a mother, you are a boss, you are an employee, you are a teacher. I will agree. You have some responsibilities. But I'm not telling you to tell you to don't take responsibility. Over responsible quizzes you. Do your job. That's it. If anybody comes, even anybody to my clinic, they will ask with more, sir, I can pay you anything. Will you cure me? Will you take this responsible? Will you treat me? I will tell very clearly with the simple words. Sir, whenever you visit my clinic, my wellness center, I will put 100% effort to diagnose well, to treat you with the best points, to give you best solution. That's it. For you, my time is 3 minutes. More than that, I won't take any responsibilities. Once you are out of my clinic, I never ever think of any patient. If I think about any patient, I'll become a patient in next month. And not only telling in work perspective, even in the family perspective also. You do a n number of things to your daughter, sister, brother, mother, father, whomever. But one day you feel, oh, I did so much things and I'm not getting anything, or something you feel, is it necessary? I'm telling you, do your things, but don't do it with responsibility. That is more and more important. Why people become sick in early ages, getting knee pain in 40 ages, getting BP at the 50 ages, getting so many chronic illnesses in early ages means one of the major reason I seen in today's environment is feeling more responsible. People will think that the responsible person is very good. No, health perspective and physical fitness perspective, it is not. Don't become over responsible anywhere to any instant. Do you know one word? Who will take responsible? They will tell, who is very responsible. He took all the responsible on his shoulder and he did that job. Have you heard this word? Many people will tell, I took all the responsibility. I did my sister marriage. I did all the responsibility of my daughter. I did this. Yes, Baba, you did it. I will agree. But the word itself says, who will take more responsible? In the common man language, people will tell. He took all the responsibilities on his shoulder. Yes or no? He took all his responsibilities on his shoulder. Whenever you take any weight on your body, only two joints will take major load. One is shoulder and another one is the knees. If you are unable to reduce your responsibility, I'm not telling you something will happen. I'm telling you simple way. You are losing your essence. You are losing your kidney essence. You are losing your Shukra Dhatu. And one thing you can do, If you want to take, you cannot avoid responsibility means you do one thing. You cultivate more and more essence and more in energy in the body with doing so many so many systematic way of building the kidney essence. If you are strong enough, then you are eligible to take responsibility. You yourself feeling low, you yourself you don't have much energy, you are under the already in the chi deficiency. Upon that, you are taking overload on you mentally and physically. Is it right? My question. Are you doing right? Or by taking responsibility, you something you changed? I've seen so many people. The father achieved so many milestones and he facilitated everything with responsibility. Daughter or son done nothing because they have everything. The environment is not forced us to achieve. I also seen so many people, especially farmers, they are not taken any responsibility, but their kids are doing wonders. You believe it or not, my father and mother, they don't know how many degrees I did, how much marks I scored, and what job I'm doing, how much earning. No expectation, no responsibility. I should live like my father because are you going to school? Go. Oh, 5,000 fees. Huh? Okay. That's it. Still, they are believing it because I did my degree and MTech in computer science. In my village, if anybody asks to my father what your son is doing, they will tell my son is engineer. I am engineer in 2010, not now. I left my job almost 12 years back. See the responsibility and the expectation from them. Huh? The responsibility makes you everything. See, I'm not only giving example of mine. Every villagers, especially our parent age, hmm, no kidney problems, no heart problems. If they are expecting, I've seen other ways also. How much marks you scored? Oh, it's a 79. Why can't it is 85? Means you are taking responsibility of your son study yourself. Means you are taking extra load. Means you have to generate extra, what we call, hmm? You should be more, if you are spending more energy means you should take more energy. But that is not happening here. Hmm? See, I'm not telling you all these are wrong. I'm telling you that your lifestyle, your food, and where you are, already your essence is less. Your reserved energy is very less. Your potential energy is less. Why you simply spend unnecessarily, taking unwanted responsibilities? I am telling with experience, with research. It is not wrote anywhere in the textbooks. We have to learn ourselves with our surroundings. And one more thing which reduces many people will think, oh, as a father, it's my responsibility to give education to my son. Okay, I feel it's right. But again, you should be selfish when it comes to your health, when it comes to your prana. Because nothing is more important than your jiva. If I'm trying to kill you right now, do you feel anything is important than your life? Nothing. First, you should nourish your life because you are the most superior species on this earth. Any animal is greater than you, any bird is greater than you, any plants is greater than you, nothing. You are greater than anything. Means you took this most precious life to nourish your life, to increase your prana shakti. Again, I told you in the last session, if you are energy, if you have so much back balance, you can spend in whatever way you want, taking more desires and more responsibilities. You can do everything when you have more and more potential energy. My concern is even for the healers and common man here, how much responsibilities you take and how much you are desireful, how much commitments you make should be balanced. It should be balanced between what? Between it's like a ladder. This is your spending and this is your earning. So try to balance your energy. You might have seen few people. Even I have one uncle. His age is uncle means my sister's brothers. is 75 years old. I am seeing you seeing since 35 years, even before it, maybe since almost since 50 years, almost is drinking daily, smoking daily, but is till today is active, energetic, doing all the work, no side effects from smoking and no side effects from drinking, is comfortable. Why? Of course, he is losing energy with smoking and drinking, but he is not losing much more energy by taking more responsibilities and with more desires. His responsibilities, as I've seen since 35, 40 years, is zero. Everything is done by my auntie and my cousin, his son. So, anything what you spend in terms of emotions, in terms of work, or in terms of stress and relationship should be depends on how much you are earning, how much you are having reserve, and how much you are spending. All are important. And due to this media and this one, so many people they are activated with intimacy scenes. This is true. Whether I'm talking right or wrong, left to you. The each time you involved in thinking of intimacy scenes and watching it, listening it, reading it, and having intimacy. It completely should be depends on your earning. Earning means how much energetic food you are taking, how best you are digesting, how calm you are, and how relaxed and how much stress free. If you are doing all things are best, food, mind, stress free, and you are generating much more energy from out of it, definitely you are eligible to do all the things with related to intimacy. And you can have involved in the sex and weekly 4 or 5 times or 10 times, no complaints, and you won't get any side effects out of it. But if you are taking the food which doesn't have energy, means hybrid food, and your digestion is not strong, and your mind is running restlessness and lot of commitments and lot of stress and lot of desires, if you are in this loop, your energy production is already low. Upon that, if you do intimacy or if you involve in intimacy activities, I'm not telling you only involving in intimacy, I'm telling you watching videos and excited scenes, everything, it consumes your kidney essence. If your kidney essence is low, then your gynec energy, it will take energy from the bones and it will use for the intimacy things. So finally, in the early years, you end up with bone issues and related all chronic issues. If bone is weak means essence is weak. If kidney essence is weak means It is unable to control the heart. It is unable to control the mind. See, all these things comes under spending only. It is spending only. If your earning is less and spending more, I'm not telling you you are having disease. I'm not a doctor to make you afraid and fearful. You have a thyroid, you have a heart blockage, you have a kidney problem, you have a liver problem. No, I'm not telling you anything. I'm telling very simplest way. There is no disease in this world. There is no disease at all. It is an imbalance. It is an imbalance between your earning and spending. You don't know how to spend your energy. You don't know how to utilize your energy in the best possible way. Check it out. Where we are doing mistakes. And one more thing, many people are thinking that they are not doing wrong. They are doing wrong because they are not taking work gap. This is more important. If Saturday, Sunday is given to you means, if you are free means, that what it means, you should not work. I've seen many people, Saturday, Sunday also they do some side business. They go and meet somebody 50 kilometers, 60 kilometers in heavy traffic. Whenever any work gap is given to you, it may be a weekends or it may be a year ends or it may be a month end. That means you yourself should regenerate by relaxing your body and mind. Many people they go to Saturday, Sunday trip. How they will go? They will go with more planning. This is another bullshit. If you go plan and go trip, then you won't get relaxation. You are running. Oh, you have to cover this, you have to cover this, go there, train the catch, plane, drive this. Again, by going trip, you're losing your energy. No, it's wrong. What is vacation? Anybody? Vacation means it should regenerate you physically and mentally. But I seen many of our friends after vacation, they are tired. After trip, they feel tired. They want to take rest. That won't be become a vacation. Don't plan. I'm telling you, planning will consumes more and more energy than having sex, than desires, than responsibility. I'm asking simple question to you. In a company, to whom paid more? For a watchman, for an engineer, for a business executive, or for a CEO? To whom people are paying more? Who's expert in planning? Who's visionary? Are you paying more for a manager? No, nothing. Manager is not planning anything, he's just managing. Are you paying more for an engineer, for a labor, for a watchman? Nothing. To whom you are paying, you know? Who is a creative head? Who is CEO? Who is creative head? Is planning for his company. For him, people are paying in millions, in billions. Why? Because the entire company is running because of his plan, because of his vision. Employee will think, company is running because I am working. If you are not working, somebody will come and work in place of you. I am not paying more for an employee. Why, you know? He's just working. He's doing the job what I say. That means the company is paying very less. Who is replaceable? Who is not using your brain and planning? The company is paying more and more for CEO because he is planning everything. He is spending highest energy than any other employee in the company. I'll give you a simple example. All of you know Steve Jobs. Who is Steve Jobs? Who is Steve Jobs? Anybody? He is the inventor of Apple company. He is the founder of Apple company. Today, Apple company is one of the biggest company in this world because of Steve Jobs' planning. He planned everything about wristwatch, Apple watches, iPhones, iPad. He spent so much energy, he died in early age because his spending is more than earning. He died around 56, 57 years age. He is the best example who spend his maximum energy in the planning, in the innovativeness. Because today Apple is one of the biggest company because of the Steve Jobs, not nobody else. Not because of design engineer, not because of the experts and architects there, nothing. Because of the Steve Jobs planning and visionary, the Apple is number one. Once he died, no planning in the Apple. After Steve Jobs died, there is no new product. The what product, what you are seeing, MacBook, iPhones, iPad, and Apple Watch. All this is because of his imagination, his planning only. After Steve Jobs died, there is no new product came in the Apple. Because there is no that person who is having highest planning and highest imagination. So I'm telling you, I'm given these examples because I want to tell you the importance of the planning. Don't plan for dabba things, small things. Planning for a trip, planning for visit, planning for movie, planning for son education. Nothing is required. If you won't spend single penny also, if he is having intellectual, he will read and succeed. Don't be more responsible and don't plan anything in your life. The moment you work with maximum energy, with full hearted, automatically you will get more than what you expect. You will get more than what you plan. People will think, what happens with planning? Planning and imagination and creating is taking maximum energy from you. If you are planning well and doing good imagination means you are having more kidney essence, more energy. But spend your energy by earning it. Don't spend your reserved energy and become a patient. So in upcoming classes, in upcoming TM course, the Joshi sir is going to start from this month end. In TM course, we will teach you one of the best methods and points and best ways how you can earn the energy so that you can spend well. I won't recommend you to spend without earning it. If you spend it without earning, you're spending, but with your preserved energy. You're spending your potential energy. Got it? Meghana, have you got the energy? Why you got heart issues and mind issues? Because of your question only, I told this. Overnight, nobody will get heart problem or anxiety problems or any other issues. You are cultivating day by day. Everything is there in our hand. We can lead what we want. We can get it what you want. Okay. So our ancestors taught us and left us the wonderful science. That is the traditional energy medicines. So with single point, with the 10 minutes application of seeds, we can learn the ancient skills. And we can apply it in our food and lifestyle and in our treatments. And we can do much more better way of healing. Okay. So this course can be done by a layman as well as expert. You are expert already having 10 years experience also. You can attend this course. You are a layman knowing only basics and knowing nothing also, you can join this course. This course will take you from the scratch and it will teach you the fine-tuned techniques. So Joshi sir, you can contact and you can register for the course. So Joshi sir, I think we got around 30 plus registrations within 3 days. It's a good move. And regarding course, the Joshi sir is having number you can take. It's what I can do is I can share you my observations and my research output. And the main thing is here we are spending more time in diagnosis and learning the disease, and we are putting very minimal effort to cure it with single point and changing by one food or one fruit or one vegetable we are including or removing. So like that we will learn. Okay. So see you tomorrow with few more sessions on how TM will take you to become a best healer. So thank you very much and thank you Joshi sir for giving opportunity to share our things. See you tomorrow evening sharp 8 o'clock. Good night.
Thank you very much, Basara. It's a very wonderful session. It was very much knowledgeable and so many things you have covered today. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you all participants. We will gather again tomorrow by 8 o'clock. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good night. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.